supporter and friend of the Los Angeles LGBT Center. I am especially proud to celebrate with all of you brave and beautiful trans and gender nonconforming people. The center stands in solidarity with all Black people and the Black Lives Matter movement, and I stand with the center in their very public support of efforts to end the systemic racism in law enforcement, racism that we've seen so clearly and brutally evidenced, again, in the last few weeks. It is time for it to end, and the time is now. I've had the honor of performing in the VarieTy show several times now, and it is my pleasure to introduce a great friend of mine, Alex Newell, who will be singing a song from the musical Hairspray, which is by Mark Shaman and Scott Whitman. Here is Alex Newell singing I Know Where I've Been.
There's a light in the darkness, though the night is black as my skin. There's a light burning bright, showing me the way. But I know where I've been. There's a cry in the distance. It's a voice that comes from deep within. There's a cry asking why. I pray the answers up ahead, 'cause I know where I've been. There's a road so many on the way, but the riches will be plenty, worth the price we had to pay. There's a dream in the future. There's a struggle that we have yet to win. Then there's pride in the heart, 'cause they know where I'm going. Yes, I do. And I know where I've been. There's a road we must travel. There's a
Welcome everybody to Trans Pride LA 2020. This event has grown so much that this year it was going to be a block party. We're going to close the streets and have a great celebration. Almost 3,000 people attended Trans Pride last year. But due to COVID-19, obviously we can't do that. So the most important thing is safety for you at home and for us here today. So let me explain how this is going to work. We're going to show you 5 past performances from incredible artists. A few other artists have sent in their videos. And then we have 6 performers who felt safe coming into our large theater and performing for us. Everyone wore masks. We did social distancing. Everybody had their own microphones. And then everything was cleaned and sanitized in between segments. Then our wonderful director and videographer, Andy Pacheco, edited the entire show that we're bringing to you tonight. So before we start the show, it is my honor to welcome Gina Bigham to the stage. Gina is the director of our Trans Lounge Education and Empowerment Programs and the driving force behind Trans Pride LA. Not to mention somebody that I work with and love dearly. Everybody, please welcome Gina.
Hi, everybody. I'm Gina Bigham, one of the organizers for Trans Pride LA. This is my 10th Trans Pride event, and I could not be prouder or more honored to be a part of this amazing event and to be with you here tonight, even though if it can't be in person. You know, usually this theater is teeming with energy and vibrancy after a day of celebrating community and joy and our trans and gender expansive family. Circumstances deem that we're unable to do that tonight, but we are going to rally some of that amazing Trans Pride spirit as we celebrate this family reunion with you here tonight. A special thanks goes out to our presenting sponsor, One West Bank, for supporting Trans Pride as we celebrate our amazing and diverse community. Tonight we'll also be fundraising for our center's amazing trans and gender expansive services. We've put together a little video for you to check out that shows the amazing breadth of the services offered by the center. Have a look. All of the center's programs and services are offered free or at very low cost. All of these services are open to all members of the trans, gender nonconforming, and non-binary community. This includes seniors, youth, and everyone in between.
Additionally, the center offers programs and services specifically tailored for members of the transgender, non-binary, and GNC communities.
Our community receives the care they deserve by one of the leading providers of healthcare for trans and gender nonconforming people. The care includes
hormone therapy, including management and education on how to navigate pre- and post-surgical care, and trans-sensitive pelvic exams.
Trans Lounge offers education and empowerment for the trans and gender expansive communities through support groups, workshops, classes, and social events. Opportunities range from
drop-in spaces to share experiences and learn from others, intergenerational and neurodiverse programming, and a free binder exchange program.
Fitness and spiritual classes, support groups that cover specific topics including surgery, know your rights, trans history, and professional enrichment classes.
Compassionate and culturally confident individual and group therapies are available now, along with the 12-step program.
Areas of focus include healthy relationships and behaviors, HIV over 50, and domestic and intimate partner violence and abuse support.
Trans Wellness Center is first of its kind collaboration of 6 local organizations providing comprehensive resources and services for transgender and non-binary folk under one roof, including health and mental health services, support for our youth, support groups, legal services, housing navigation, benefits enrollment, and employment services.
The center's Transgender Economic Empowerment Project, TEAM, includes a wide range of services to help gender-diverse people reach economic stability, such as career development,
financial literacy, employment opportunities for employees and employers.
Please know that there's no amount that is too small or too large. So please help us out and support the center and their amazing trans services. And now, to get the fun started, it is my absolute joy to welcome to the stage a cultural arts specialist. They are my right hand when it comes to all things Trans Lounge and Trans Pride. Love them dearly. Please welcome the amazing Ash Nichols.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Trans Pride LA. I am Ash. I work with the amazing Gina here in Trans Lounge, and this is my second year doing Trans Pride, and I am so excited to be here. It was my very first thing here last year. And on behalf of everyone here at Trans Pride LA, I would really like to give a big thank you to our sponsors because we could not have made this event happen without their support. So a big thank you to our presenting sponsor, One West Bank, our official sponsor, Happy Hippie Foundation. Thank you, Miley Cyrus. Our supporting sponsor, Google. Our supporting sponsor, Gilead Sciences. And to our media sponsor, The Fight magazine. One piece of exciting news is that our presenting sponsor, One West Bank, is generously holding a special sweepstakes that you can enter to win an exciting prize. So to enter, you're just going to go to the Trans Pride website and on the homepage, and there's a sweepstakes tab at the top of the page. So there's no purchase necessary to enter or to win. And the winner of the sweepstakes, we're going to announce later in this show. So definitely go check that out, put your name in then, and you might get an exciting prize.
We are so excited. Our host tonight is the incredibly talented and accomplished actor, comedian, singer-songwriter Kelly Mantle. Kelly has been in a ton of TV shows, acted in over 50 plays, has produced 3 albums, and has a 4th one on the way. They are a great friend of the Center and a VarieTy show favorite. Please welcome the amazing Kelly Mantle.
Hello, welcome to LA Trans Pride 2020. I'm Kelly Mantle, and I'm honored to be your host this evening. Like most of you who are not essential workers, I too have been self-isolated in my home in San Quentin, California for the last 4 months. That means 4 months of no gym, no spa, no Botox, and no glam team here with me tonight. So please keep that in mind as you're perusing the insides of my pores this evening. Thankfully, we've been ordered to stay 6 feet apart, but for the purposes of tonight's taping, I'm going to ask the cameraman to make that 46 feet apart. Go ahead and back up just a little more. Perfect. Thank you. Now let's get on with the show. Leading off tonight is a variety show veteran, Shane Ivan Nash. In addition to releasing 2 self-produced albums and appearing on several TV shows, Shane has served as a board member for numerous organizations and is the founder of Trans Unity Rally in West Hollywood. He was also designated the best DJ in LA in 2018. So let's get into the groove and get ready for Shane Ivan Nash.
I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch even when I'm crying crazy, yeah. I got girl problems, that's a human in me. Bling bling, then I solve them, that's a goddess in me. Could've had a bad bitch, not commit to help you with your career, just a little bit. That's the sound of me not calling you back. Calling you back. Why men great till they gotta be great? Don't text me, tell me straight to my face. Best friend sat me in the salon chair, hair pressed, fresh haircut, damn I'm there. Bomb photos with the new lighting, Minnesota Vikings girl. Truth hurts, but I needed something more exciting. I needed something more exciting. I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch even when I'm crying crazy, yeah. I got boy problems, that's a human in me. Bling bling, then I saw from that's the goddess in me. Could've had a bad bitch, non-committal. Could've helped you with your career, just a little bit. But that's the sound of me not calling me back. Calling you back. Wild men great till they gotta be great. Don't text me, tell me straight to my face. Best friend sat me in the salon chair, hair pressed, new done and ready to get there. Little girl on the Minnesota Vikings. Truth hurts. Truth hurts. But I needed something more exciting. More exciting. 'Cause I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm 100% there, bitch, even when I'm crying crazy. Even when I'm crying crazy.
Thank you, Shane. That was lovely. Now for our next performer. Since 2018, Abdullah Hall has been the artistic director of the Trans Chorus of Los Angeles. A multifaceted NB singer, actor, writer, producer, and CEO of the Hollywood Disruptor, Abby is stepping out on their own tonight to raise you up. I wish that they could just raise just this up just a little bit. Anyway, get ready for Abdullah Hall.
Hello, everyone. My name is Abdullah Hall Abby. I'm the artistic director of the Trans Chorus of Los Angeles, and we just want to thank everyone here at the LA LGBT Center. We want to thank John Imperato, Gina Bingham, Ash Nichols, and their wonderful staff for all the work that they're doing. We also want to thank our executive director, Catherine Davis, our music director, Joe Lawrence, all the singers of TCLA that couldn't be here today, and all of our trans family to let each one of you know. It's more than you. It is more than me. No matter what we are trans family. This dream is for all of us. This one can be real. And they can't stop us now because of how they feel. It's more than you. It is more than me. No matter what we are trans family. We're not alone anymore. There are others there. And that dream's big enough for all of us to share. So don't say you're not going anywhere. You're staying, you're taking your share. And when you get afraid again, we'll be there. We are family, like a giant tree, branching out towards the sky. We are trans family. We are so much more than just you and I. We are trans family, like a giant tree, growing stronger, growing wiser. We are growing free. We need you. We are trans family.
Thank you, Abdullah. We are a trans family, and we need to be together and united more than ever right now. Our next performer is Clear Mortifi. I just looked this person up online and started following them. They are so freaking cool. Clear is a gender-fluid, non-binary recording artist from Vancouver, British Columbia. Of course, the Canadians are always cooler. They have been featured by Oprah and MTV, among others. Let's hear it for Clear Mortifi.
Happy Trans Pride LA. My name is Clear Mortifi, and I'm out here in Joshua Tree right now on the traditional lands of the Mojave and the Serrano people. Thank you for being stewards of this gorgeous land. I'm literally on top of a mountain of quartz right now. Like, all the ground I'm standing on is just beautiful white rocks. So grateful to be here with you. Grateful to our transcestors for setting an example for who we could be, for who we know ourselves to be. This is my song, So Much More, remixed by my buddy Fat Bitch. And I hope you love yourself to it. I made it to love myself too. For all of us to just celebrate who we are. Grown proud of wrinkles around our eyes. Now we're being graced with growing archetypes. A deeper wisdom that lies in between the lines. Don't let it hide out. We have so much more to bring. Our skin constantly jumping levels with these. Why just looking up now where we are? Where do I live? In my body, I live in my body. In my body, but I'm so much more than that. In my body, I live in my body. In my body, but I'm so much more than that. My spirit, my body, yeah. My spirit taking all of me. My spirit, my body, my spirit loving all of me, yeah. Yeah, got a whole lot more that's brewing than the 5D. We've been a lot more dynamic looking 5D. Your highest I can clear the spy, my one disguise you open wider. So past the lens covering up my temple, my body. In my body, I live in my body. In my body, but I'm so much more than that. In my body, I live in my body. In my body, but I'm so much more than that. My spirit, my gender, my body, my spirit taking all of me. My spirit, my gender, my body, my spirit loving all of me. I'm so much more than you could define. So much more. You'll never see the soul with eyesight. Yeah, let it go to let it get it right. You like it right? In my body, so bright in my body, in my body, in my body. But I'm so much more than that. In my body, so bright in my body, in my body, yeah. But I'm so much more than that, yeah. My gender, my body, yeah. My spirit taking all of me, yeah. My spirit, my gender, my body, yeah. My spirit loving all of me, yeah. My spirit, my gender, my body, yeah, yeah. My spirit taking all of me, yeah. My spirit, my gender, my body, my spirit loving all of me. I love all of me, yeah. I love all of me, yes I do. Thank you. My name is Clear Mortifi, pronouns they and him. It's been a joy to celebrate this trans pride with you in this way. thank you for being wherever you are on your gender journey. You are valid, you are important, and you are loved. Blessings and resilience to you. Bye.
Thank you, Claire Mortefi. If you've come to the variety show before, then you know our next sensational performer, Our Lady J. She was the first trans woman to perform at Carnegie Hall, and she's made quite a career in both the classical and pop music worlds. She was also a writer for the groundbreaking series Transparent, and is currently writing, producing, and performing on the groundbreaking series Pose. She's won a slew of awards, and we are so lucky to have her with us tonight. Give it up for Our Lady J.
It's been a long, hard night. Now I've been waiting for the morning. It's been a long, hard fight, but I see a brand new day is dawning. I've been searching for the sunshine. You know, I ain't seen it in such a long, long, long time. Oh, everything's gonna work out just fine. Everything's gonna be alright. It's been all wrong.
Thank you, Kyla.
Okay, everybody, I'm hijacking the show for a second. So, here's the big news. We set a fundraising goal of $25,000, and just now, we got an anonymous donation of $10,000. Yes, $10,000. Whoever you are, thank you. Thank you so much. You're doing so much to help so many. You can help too. There is no amount that is too big or too small. All you have to do is go to lalgbtcenter.org/care. That's it. Anything will help. Thanks so much. And now, back to the VarieTy Show.
Okay, our next performer is a trans pride virgin. Don't worry, we'll go easy on you. Latino singer-songwriter and activist Gio Bravo currently has a new album called El Comienzo. So check that out and welcome Gio Bravo.
No quieres hablar de mí y dices que está prohibido, que por el allí nos conocimos y que solo somos amigos. Yeah. Ante el mundo lo nuestro es un secreto. Nadie se imagina lo que tú y yo hacemos cuando nos escondemos. Soy yo el único que te hace enloquecer, el que por las noches te llena de placer, el que cuando llamas siempre te responde. Mami, tú sabes que yo soy tu hombre, el único que te hace suspirar, y aunque lo intentes no vas a olvidar de cómo lo hacíamos, de cómo tú y yo nos comíamos. Soy yo, por más que tú intentes en negarlo, quien busca en las noches sin pensarlo, para meterme de escondidas en tu cuarto, trabas con llaves según estabas estudiando. Yo sé lo que tú quieres, yo abajo y tú arriba, dime si es lo que prefieres. Eres una diablita y nunca te detienes, gritando mi nombre hasta el minuto que tú te vienes, yeah. Y sabes todo lo que a mí me encanta, mueve ese party como tiembla en esa nalga. Sobre mí tócate así, no soy Yankee pero con calma te lo doy a ti. Soy yo, el único que te hace enloquecer, el que por las noches te llena de placer, el que cuando llamas siempre te responde. Mami, tú sabes que yo soy tu hombre, el único que te hace suspirar, y aunque lo intentes no vas a olvidar de cómo lo hacíamos, de cómo tú y yo nos comíamos. Tú quieres que sea on the low, me dices que no se entere nadie, por favor. Mamacita tranquila, que si me llegan a preguntar nunca te he visto en mi vida. Nadie tiene que saber lo que hacemos cuando estamos solos tú y yo, mujer. Toda la noche, baby, you and me, haciendo cositas que te encantan a ti. Si quieres juntos nos escondemos, como Carolina, no, lo nuestro es un secreto. Y si por las noches te da frío, tú solo llámame, bebé, que pa' ti siempre está puesto Gio. No quieres hablar de mí y dices que está prohibido, que por el allí nos conocimos y que solo somos amigos, yeah. Ante el mundo lo nuestro es un secreto, nadie se imagina lo que tú y yo hacemos cuando nos escondemos. Soy yo, el único que te hace enloquecer, el que por las noches te llena de placer, el que cuando llamas siempre te responde. Mami, tú sabes que yo soy tu hombre, el único que te hace suspirar, y aunque lo intentes no vas a olvidar de cómo lo hacíamos, de cómo tú y yo nos comíamos.
Okay, our next performer dazzled last year's variety show with her amazing, beautiful dance performance art. In addition, she's an actress, writer, musician, and public speaker who has sold out shows in LA and Las Vegas and given a highly regarded TEDx talk. Everybody, this is Delia Danae Rodden. Thank you, Delia. That was beautiful. I want to remind everyone about the sweepstakes being offered by our presenting sponsor, One West Bank. Again, just go to the Trans Pride homepage to enter. I also want to take a moment to mention that Trans Pride is not only a celebration for ourselves, but it's also a celebration for all of the cisgender folks who are in relationships with us. So a special shout out to all of our partners. We love you. Next up is a great, favorite, and brilliant stand-up comedian who has also guest starred on a lot of TV shows, including Transparent and Will and Grace, and has a comedy special currently on Starz Network called May the Best Cock Win. Oh, where do I enter? Here for you is Mr. Ian Harvey.
Hey, hi everybody, happy Pride, happy Trans Pride. How amazing is that? This is my first Trans Pride in LA. I'm always in Maine this time of year, and I happen to be here this year, and thank you for having me. What a great fucking celebration. So yeah, I'm trans. You guys are like, no shit. This is such a nice audience because I don't have to explain a lot of shit. Usually when I say I'm trans in a regular comedy club, everybody's eyes just drop to this part of my body down here, and everybody tries to figure out what the fuck's going on. And people get confused. They're like, I don't. So what do you have a dick? I don't understand. Do you have a dick? And I'm like, yeah. It's just not on me right now. It's back at the house. I'm a lazy packer, is what I'm saying. I'm a super lazy packer. I can't be bothered. I don't know. It's weird. Like, you know what? Sometimes I do. Like last minute, if I think I'm going to an event or something, and I feel like, you know, I might throw a fucking sock in there. You know, it's like feeling sporty, throw a tube sock in there. Heading back to Maine, it's gonna be cold. Throw a fucking wool sock in there. You know. So. I love people that get so curious. People after shows, if you do stuff like this, people say the weirdest, most like just brazen shit to you after shows. Some girl came up to me after a show and she was like, "Oh my God, you're so hot. You're like Brad Pitt with a vagina." I'm like, "Oh my God, that is awesome. I'm like the real fucking Brangelina. That's fucking great. I love that. I love it." I feel bad for guys that have their own dick attached. Now hear me out. I do. I feel bad. If you were a guy in the audience, have your own dick attached, and I just want to say I feel bad for you because, people say, is it hard to be trans? And because they think because of the whole, like, me not having a dick, that's the problem. Like, no. I think it's fucking great. It's fucking great. Because basically, I want to just say, when you get together with someone that has their own dick attached, basically you get what you get. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a grab bag out there. But if you go out with me, we'll get you what you want. So when my partner and I got together, she and I went to the sex toy shop, as we do, which I also feel bad, because you know a lot of people don't get to do that. Queers get to do that more than anybody else, and I fucking love it. It's for that time in the relationship. It's a very special moment where you know you're going to get down and you're like, okay, we're going to go to the sex shop. So we go, and I want her to have what she wants, of course, and I want it to be a blend of what I want, so we compromised, and I got an 8x6 chocolate brown dick. That's right. I named it. I named it Gung Gung. After that sound on Law and Order. Because that's the sound it makes when you take it out. And I like to argue with my guy friends that have their own dick attached. I'm like, dude, like, if I can take my shit off anytime I want, can you do that shit? And you know, I'm like, well, if you could, when would you do that? And my friend goes, I don't know, if I saw a snowman that needed a nose. You take that shit off and throw it in the dishwasher like I can? No. Turn it to cocks and pans, I got a heavy load. Here's what's happening to me now. Everywhere I go, look at me. I just realized I look like Dad out of the L.O. Bean catalog. Or a gay bear. That's what I look like. I pass as a gay guy now everywhere I go. I don't mind, but I don't have any experience with dudes. And so it's one of those things that, like, when I am out in a gay bar and I hold my girlfriend's hand, I know that gay guys are looking at my girlfriend and they look at me and they look back at my girlfriend and they go, oh, that poor girl. He is gonna break her heart. And I'm gonna help. Yeah, I know. I was over in Silver Lake at this club with some friends. I was getting some drinks, and I started talking to this guy. He started chatting me up, and I started getting nervous. I was like, shit, oh my God, I've never been hit on by a guy. When I was visibly female-bodied with big old girls on my chest, I absolutely never got hit on by dudes, ever. And this guy started chatting me up, and I felt nervous. I was like, listen, dude, I gotta be honest with you. I'm trans, and I'm female-bodied, and I have a girlfriend, and I just don't think I'm what you're looking for. He's like, oh, that's cool. And he started to walk off, and he's like, wait a second. He had this revelation. He's like, you mean you have 2 holes to choose from? That's fucking rude. He ignored my 3rd hole. What a bitch. I don't know what to do with guys. I don't even know what to do. Here's the closest thing I ever giving a blowjob in my whole life. I was 16, I was drunk in Maine on a Wood Road party. That just says it all, okay? And I was wasted, and my neighbor, it was like that teenage, kind of 17, 16, somewhere in there, and my neighbor, let's just call him John Neff, because that was his fucking name, and I was wasted, sitting on this giant log, and he came over, he was wasted, and he pulled his dick out of his mouth, and he says, come on, suck it, and I was like, oh, get away, I don't know, I didn't know what to do, so I just like batted away, tried to get him away, and finally, this is as close as I ever have come to giving a blowjob. Basically, I used it as a handrail to get the fuck out of there, that's what I did. I don't know what to do with them. Man, so I have to tell you, my parents are amazing. My family is amazing. I do have a great family. I have the blessed story that, you know, my parents didn't bat an eyelash, you know, when I told them that I was trans. I actually came out to them in a letter, a very long letter, telling them about how my whole life, even though they knew me my whole life, I told them about my life. And how I felt in my body, and my parents were really fucking great about it. And my mom is so funny because she doesn't do this with malice. She's 75, she's just older, and she forgets. And we go out to places in public when I'm back home visiting, and she's like, Janet, come here. Oh, no, it's fine, I'm not upset by it, but I come running up, and she looks like she's fucking crazy. The woman at the register's like, what the fuck? And I realized what happened. I said, Mom, you know, if you keep talking like that, they're gonna put you in a home. So she does better. But here's what's worse, is my grandmother, who is 98, lives with my parents, and she has full-on dementia. Total full-on Alzheimer's. And I come home, and my mother is prepping my grandmother over and over and over again that Janet's coming home for a visit. Janet's gonna be her visit. And I walk in and she's like, who are you? And my mom goes, that's Janet! And I know my grandmother's like, I'm not the fucking crazy one here. That's not Janet. Can I have my car keys back now? I'd like to go home. My grandmother, she's awesome. So my parents, they've had to deal with a lot of information, and one of the things that my parents had to deal with was that my dad, I don't know if you guys know this about, my dad was diagnosed with prostate cancer, and it's fine, he's gonna be fine, he was treated, he's gonna be fine, but I got nervous and I went on the Google and I started researching it. I don't know if you know this, but gay guys get prostate cancer way less than straight guys because of the kind of sex they like to have, massages the prostate, and I can't help but think, I know some happy, healthy faces in here. Cancer-free, bitch. Yeah, I know. But so I know the kind of sex you like to have, massage of the prostate, and I can't help but think that this whole thing with my dad could have been avoided. My dad loves that joke. They're amazing. They're amazing. I have to say, you know what? I know there's a lot of mixed messages out there about Caitlyn Jenner coming out. I think it's fucking wonderful because it's for the generation of people like my parents that I was like the only trans person that they knew. To like have someone like transgender come out was a whole new frame of reference that it kind of happens to everybody across all generations and all types of people. And so that was really cool for my parents. But I started thinking about it. I was like, wait a second. Like, with all the surgeries collectively that the Kardashians have had, isn't Jenner like the 8th in the family to be trans?
Yeah.
So, actually, you know what? I love being trans. I'm very proud. I was watching the video, and when people were saying that they loved it or it was a struggle, and I want to say that I love being trans, but there's still a couple places in my life where I still get a little schmarmy, uncomfortable, and like the men's room is one of them. I still like beeline to the stall, and I'm paranoid that my pee is gonna sound different than his pee. Shit, I'm like, can you fucking tell? I don't know. I'm so worried. I rock back and forth going, I've got a secret. And you know what? I'm so glad that testosterone made my menstrual cycle go away, because can you imagine me in the men's room having to change up my shit, crinkling and crackling in the stall next to you? Can you imagine that shit, crinkling and crackling? The dude next to you's like, what's that over there, man? It's just a baby Ruth, man, just a baby Ruth. So that's kind of like my one fearful place. And I just want to say that I know that my trans sisters out there, all of you have it way harder than I do, and I love you. You know what, since I have the mic for just a second, I'm going to say something. I don't know if it's being discussed or not, because I haven't kept up on it for sure, but I think the HRC should take all its money and put it towards trans rights movement. If marriage is going to fucking happen, marriage is going to happen, all right? But I think what trumps marriage is trans people's lives, people living. I think that trumps marriage in my book any day of the week. So fucking flip that money to great organizations like the Gender Justice League and other fucking organizations. And I don't know, I just think that someone should start calling them out. I just did it, you're welcome to do it too. And listen, before I go, I want to just say something that you're all beautiful, as Alexander was singing, we're all these beautiful freaks, and I love going through TSA when I travel, because I only travel with a carry-on bag, and I bring Gung Gung with me, and I just want to say something, like, don't get nervous if you're bringing sex toys or you're bringing your body parts with you. Don't get nervous about that shit, because the joke's on fucking them. They're handling your shit. Don't get nervous. Get righteous. Get righteous and just own that shit. Someone like Sir was like, can I, of course, they can see that shit in the bag in the fucking x-ray machine. They see that fucking thing. They do. They're like, can I check your bag, sir? I said, no, have a look. I don't mind, go for it. And he finds a velvet bag that Gung Gung is, and he doesn't open it. He just starts swinging it back and forth. Trying to guess what's in it. Feeling it up and down, And finally he's like, can you tell me what's in the bag, sir? I said, that's my cock, sir. Just own it. Now, if you ever want to end a bag search, that's all you have to say. Thank you very much. I love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ian Harvey. Okay, y'all, I just have to say, this next performer I have been fangirling over forever. I'm seriously going to become the president of her fan club. Singer-songwriter, human rights activist, and founder of Shia Diamond LLC, nominated for GLAAD Media Award for Outstanding Music Artist, Black Tie Dinner Visibility Award, 2018 Courage Award, 2019 Youth Impact Award. Girl has been busy. She wrote LGBTQ anthems such as I Am Her and I Am America and American Pie. Give it up for the amazing Shia Diamond.
Now, 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 now. There's an outcast in everybody's life, and I am her. I am her. There's a shadow in everybody's front door, and I am her. I am her. There's a dark cloud in everybody's sunlight, and I am her. I am her. Oh, what I've been told. I got so many issues and problems that I go through. Sometimes I can't sleep at night. If I hide my face, heaven forbid, it wouldn't be the worst thing that I ever did. It's a hell of a world that we're living in. James 2:10, a sin is a sin. Don't look at me immediately and whisper behind my back thinking I'm naive. It's my southern hospitality tolerates more abuse than even I can believe. There's an outcast in everybody's life, and I am her. I am her. There's a shadow when everybody's front door, and I am her. I am her. There's a dark cloud in everybody's sunlight, and I am her. I am her. Oh, you know I am her. Your ignorance leaves a hell of a stench. The aroma lingers on, generations have known. Ain't it ironic, the smarter we get, the less we understand about the simplest shit. I am shame, she is me. We get down with our bad selves figuratively. Don't care too much what other people say. I get alone, swear by my goddamn self. Never ask for no one's philosophy. It's obvious I'm proud of me. There's an outcast in everybody's life, and I am her. I am her. There's a dark cloud in everybody's sunlight, and I am her. I am her. There's a shadow in everybody's front door, and I am her. I am her. Oh, you know I am her. Now, 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 now.
Hi, everyone. Just one quick moment. I want to let you know about that sweepstakes we've been talking about. Take a look at the website. It's still open, okay? So go check out the website. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, there's a button down at the bottom of the page for the sweepstakes from our presenting sponsor, One West Bank. Enter to win an iPad. So we're not going to announce that tonight, but you can still enter, and One West Bank will reach out to you and let you know if you've won. But one thing we are announcing tonight is that we are giving away 5 $100 gift cards right now. And we've already chosen the names, so I'm going to announce the winners of that. So 5 people that get $100 gift cards from Trans Pride this year. Number 77, Gabrielle Garcia. Number 474, Kai Hargis. Number 160, Anna Martin. Number 300, Carol Hodge. And number 350, Bill Pearson. Congratulations. You all have won $100 gift cards, and we will be reaching out to you for details about how to get that. Happy Trans Pride, indeed. And we are still accepting donations, so please take a look at that button also at the bottom of the page for the Donate to the Care Fund. And we would love to get anything that you are able to give would be wonderful. Now, I won't take up any more time from this show. Back to the show and enjoy it.
My first exposure with the center came back in 2009 when I was not even living in Los Angeles. I was visiting, looking to move down to Los Angeles, and I was down at Santee Alley with a friend of mine, and we were just doing some shopping, and we crossed a street that was closed and ended up being harassed by LAPD, who called us over and said, "You two were jaywalking." Well, we were jaywalking on a closed street, so there were no cars coming. So they said, well, IDs, please. So my friend and I, neither one of us who were presenting at the time, in the early stages of our transition, gave our IDs, and the officer proceeded to roundly call us sir. Over and over again. Well, sir, sir, sir. So we said, you know, we are trans women. We don't identify as sir, if you would be so kind. His response was, I just go by what I see. We were mortified. And we were given $280 jaywalking tickets on top of that. We had no idea what to do. Luckily, my friend had started using the trans services at the then Los Angeles Gay and Lesbian Center. I didn't even know they existed. She said, I think they have a legal department. So we gave a call, found out that they did have a legal department. They told us, come in. We told them our story. They marched us right down to the Hollywood police station where we filed a complaint against the officer, and they fought with us for over a year and even went to court with us as we fought this case on the basis of our being discriminated against because we were trans. Well, I can tell you that tonight you are looking at a convicted jaywalker, but the good news is the judge did agree that the officer was very disrespectful and waived all of our fines and fees, and we won. We got a letter from the chief of police with apologies, and the center was there for us. And for the first time in my life, I felt inspired. I felt inspired by community, and that led me to want to work here. I wanted to give back. I wanted to share the amazing experience that I had and the inspiration that I was given by the center. I wanted to take that and turn it out and give it to all of you. So that's why I am thrilled to tell you that someone has just offered us a $500 matching challenge to see if we can raise that much money during the VarieTy show. So please pitch in and let's make this happen. I also would love to take a moment to acknowledge our amazing community partners that are taking part in our virtual resource fair. Now, usually, Pride Hall would be teeming with amazing organizations sharing resources, sharing information, and sharing the amazing breadth of services that all of these great organizations provide. Tonight, you will find all of these organizations on our Trans Pride website. So we'd love for you to go to transpride.lalgbtcenter.org and click on the resources tab and check out all of these amazing and wonderful supporters of Trans Pride 2020.
You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, oh I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, but the darkness so inside you makes you feel so small. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. Your true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy, can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, well, you call me up, girl, 'cause you know I'll be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true beautiful, like a rainbow. I can't remember when I last saw you laugh. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can bear, will you call me up, girl? 'Cause you know I'll be there. Come on, everyone. I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. Your true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love you.
Oh, I miss that hair. I think that's the same hair that I wore in an ad that I was recently seen in that I had no idea I was in. A friend of mine from Oklahoma called me up and said, "Girl, I just saw you in an ad for ChristianMingle.com." I'm like, "What?" "Oh, you have to see it. It's hilarious. Pull the picture up." I mean, look at that. Is that not hilarious? Those poor little Christian boys, honey, if they only knew. I'm Buddhist. Nom Yoho Ramase Mamasama Makusa. And obviously they just pulled a stock photo from Google, you know, but I'm just surprised that they didn't pick something that was a little bit more on brand. I mean, this photo here is, you know, heavily photoshopped and windblown like Beyonce, and I've got this sexy, sultry look in my eyes that looks like I'm gonna steal your soul and sell it to Satan. Oh, and then all the Christian Mingle people got a hold of it and, you know, talked about it online. And I saw comments that said things like, "I'd thumper Bible." I'm like, wow, these are the kind of men that you can find on ChristianMingle.com. I should sue him. Okay, this next performer absolutely warms the cuckolds of my seemingly porcelain heart. Ezra Michelle is an LA-based queer folk musician and songwriter who happens to have been last year's variety show host. Oh, really? Well, I guess I've got some big shoes to fill, if you know what I mean. Ezra draws on his experiences with gender, queerness, and his identity as a Latinx trans man to write songs that tug your heartstrings and make you laugh all at once. Here's our awesome friend, Ezra Michelle.
Hi there. My name is Ezra Michelle, and I am a musician here in LA, quarantined in my house, and I just wanted to wish everyone a happy Trans Pride 2020. And I've been a part of the show 2 years in a row now, and first year I got to perform a song, and then the next year I got to host and perform a song. And I just had the most amazing experience, and I'm just excited to be a part of this virtual VarieTy show now that we have to be in our houses instead of in the theater. So hope everyone is staying safe, and wishing everyone a wonderful Trans Pride. I just wrote this song. It's about my journey with top surgery. I had an incident where I got a surgery that some would say was botched. My nipples were like on my ribs, and it was kind of a mess. And I was like really depressed about it, and then I got revision surgery, and everything's amazing. Yeah. And yeah, so this is a song about that. Cut me open and just take a look inside. Maybe the surgeon left his underwear behind because he fucked me over, left me
all disarray, completely blew his cover as a master of his trade. I was so angry at him, cursed his name. I called up my insurance and I filed a complaint. I told them he was rude and how he didn't hear me out. Oh, he just spoke some doctor words of what he knew nothing about. My heart has been broken so many times. Oh, it has come back stapled, taped up and tied. Oh, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling, so alive. Oh, it sure takes a hell of a will to survive. So there was a price to pay for not listening to that little voice inside my head, wanting to rethink. He did cut me open and take my memories, slap my nipples back on with a blindfold, so it seemed they ended up all wonky, way too low and to the sides. When he took off all the bandages, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was so disappointed, yeah, my heart felt burned alive. Oh, I wanted to scream and yell or run away and hide. My heart has been broken so many times. Oh, it has come back stapled, taped up and tied. Oh, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling, so alive. Oh, it sure takes a hell of a will to survive. Dreams felt like they washed away. I couldn't even see myself going outside shirtless just to feel that blessed breeze. My chest was used to being bound up super tight. I wore that chest binder so many years it twisted up my spine. Led by insecurity, I crawled along the ground. Oh, I hung around the druggies and I climbed onto the clowns. I called myself the garbage king. My world was made of trash. Oh, I finally was slapped awake by falling on my ass. My heart has been broken so many times. Oh, it has come back stapled, taped up and tied. Oh, I'm not really sure how I'm feeling, so alive. Oh, it sure takes a hell of a will to survive. Battled my dysphoria just to get outside. Oh, I just couldn't seem to love myself or be on my own side. I had nothing to give me, all my hope blowing away. The thought of future surgery was the only thing that saved me from ending it all there and then, just turning out the lights. So my lungs were getting tired of putting up that fight, but I just kept moving forward now that all seems far away. I had my second surgery by a guy who knows his game. I stumbled out the dark and made a promise to myself that I would try my best to try and advocate on my behalf. I'm standing up, so glad to be right here, and finally my nipples are so beautiful and placed symmetrically.
my God! Thank you. That's so nice.
Thank you, Ezra. I love you. One of the most gifted performers around, D-Lo's TV and stage appearances have gained him acclaim and countless fans, including standing room only audiences here at the Center's Davidson Valentini Theater last fall in his brilliant solo play, To Tea or Not to Tea. It was such a runaway hit that it was extended 4 times. That's more than Cher. For you tonight, here is D-Lo.
Ooh, look at my cheekbones. So beautiful. What's up, everybody? It's me, D-Lo. I wanted to wish y'all a happy Trans Pride 2020. I know this is all weird, it's wild, it's confusing, but I know us, and we are doing the best because we are resilient, magical creatures. And I'm so happy and proud to be a part of this community. So with that, I'm going to get on to my partying in the name of my trans community. I love y'all.
Yeah. Usually when I'm at the comedy clubs and somebody's like, he did this and this and that, and then I come out there and I'm like, hey everyone, and everybody's like, and I call out the straight people. I'm like, yo, I know what y'all thinking. You're thinking, wait, is that a girl who looks like a man? Or a boy who looks better than my man? Do I bash it or fuck it? So, like when people, like after the profiling, when people understand, like, okay, wait, I'm not a man of color in that way, I don't need to, like, the cops don't need to be called type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then, like, that thing happens, I get stared at so much. Come on, I know y'all trans folks, y'all feel me, y'all get stared at so much, you know what I'm saying? That now, just to let off some steam, I stare at people. Innocent people. I stare at motherfuckers coming to the Trader Joe 12 o'clock midnight in their Snoopy pajamas, I'm like... Just kidding, I'm not an asshole. I'm Sri Lankan. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you 3 stories, 3 of my coming out stories. John wanted me. Thank you to the Center for Trans Pride. Thank you to all y'all. I know, and thank you to everybody who came up to the stage who was probably intransparent. And so 3 coming out stories. First time I came out as gay. Second time I came out, I had to prove that I was a functioning gay. So I told my mother that I had a girlfriend. And then the 3rd time I came out as trans. I'm gonna tell you all these 3 stories quick, okay? Y'all ready? Ready. Okay. So the first time I came out, I was a senior in college, 2 more months to graduate. I get a phone call from my father. Wow, what's going on, huh? Nothing, Appa, what's going on? You wanted to tell you we found 2 men for you. 2 men for me, Appa, what for? You don't know what the hell you're going to do after college. You have to get married. Wait, you're trying to arrange my marriage, Appa? Really? No, thank you so much. You're so kind. I'm gonna go now. No, what's the problem, huh? There are 2 doctors in North Carolina. No, Appa, really, I'm super good. Thank you so much. No, what? Do you have a boyfriend? No, Appa, I don't have a boyfriend. Then what's the bloody problem? They're brothers. You can pick which one you want. So the guy that have it. I was like, no, Appa, I'm fine. What, do you have a girlfriend? Well, what happened was, what are you trying to tell me, that you're gay? I know you're not gay. Are you gay? But I think you're asking a question you don't really want to know the answer to. No, I know you're not gay. You are not gay. Don't tell me you're gay. I know you're not gay. Are you gay? Yes, Appa, I'm gay. No, you're not gay. That's when phones could click. Anyway, then 2 minutes later, my mother gives me a call. D-Lo, Appa just said something. Oh, God. Amma, what? D-Lo, are you a gay? Yes, Amma, I'm a gay. For how long have you known that you're a gay? Pretty much all my life, Amma. Who else knows that you're a gay? pretty much everybody but you. How do they know? Have you seen me? Okay, so then it was like a rough time, moved my ass to New York. But in between, I came and I tried to like talk to my parents. And when they say that, like you would think that if you came out once, that people would remember that shit. When they say coming out is a process, what they really mean is that people have selective hearing. Because I came in and I told her, Amma, that girl that you met 2 months back, that's my girlfriend. No. Amma, this is not a yes or no question. This is not even a question. What the fuck do you mean? I mean, I didn't say fuck that. I didn't say that. I don't curse on her. A little bit. Anyway, so I said, Amma, what the hell? What is this? This is not even a yes or no question. This is not even a question, Amma. What do you mean? No, it won't work. Amma, it's been working fine for 2 years. I'm gonna marry this girl. No. Amma, what? No. She's a Christian. I was like, Amma, what the hell? She's a Catholic, but what the hell? That doesn't even... It's not like her Amma's mad that she's dating a Hindu and now we gotta go migrate somewhere safely because of bad Catholic-Hindu relations. We're queer, and don't even tell me that. Like, you just want me to be, like, celibate, like those holy people you keep sending me to try and change me. All these holy people were like, gay is okay. Which made my mother think that all the holy people were gay and celibate. Of course, not all of them are celibate. Anyway, so my mother's so angry and she wants to say, I'm gonna kill myself. But because she's Hindu, she believes in reincarnation. So she says and said, I'm going to go to the Himalayan mountains and meditate forever. Anyway, my father was trying to be supportive. He was like, so Liza's your girlfriend, huh? Yeah, but what's going on? I just wanted to know, is she of the same proclivity? I'm just asking, is she of the same inclination? Are you asking if she's queer? That's what I'm asking. Yeah, but she's queer. Good, then I approve. Immigrants. Anyway, so then the last time I came out was, give it up to our interpreters real quick. Thank you for all the beautiful work that you do. So the last time I came out, I had to come out and tell my mother that I had a girlfriend and that I had top surgery, right? So I'm like, oh great, this is the end of it all. Like, we wasn't even talking that much. I was like, okay, whatever. I have to do this. I have to live my truth. So I came into her house and I was like, I'm gonna have to tell you 2 really fucking important things and you're not gonna like it. In fact, you're gonna get crazy and you're just gonna get crazy. And she's like, then don't tell me. And I was like, I have to get this off my chest. Okay, I had to, okay? All right, so then I'm like, Amma, listen, I have to tell you this thing. And she was cooking tofu, so she's like, I already know. And I'm like, what do you know, Amma? She said, I know that you have a girlfriend. I was like, yeah, Amma, I do. You okay with that? Okay. I was like, Amma, this next thing, this is really crazy. I already know. I'm like, you don't know this one, Amma, trust me. No, I know you're planning on having a surgery. Kind of, Amma, I actually already had the surgery. You already had the surgery? Who was with you? I was like, Nushi and Thumbi were with me, and are you okay, Amma? Amma, are you okay? Don't take the injections, it's not safe. Amma, it's safe for the most part, but we could talk about that later. Like, are you okay? Are you sure it's safe? Yeah, Amma, for the most part, but like, let's try. Are you okay? Okay. But then I got scared. I was like, this is the calm before the storm, and pretty soon there's gonna be tofu flying all over the fucking kitchen. So I was like, I came around to her and I said, Amma, listen, are you sure you're okay, Amma? And she was like, I need ginger. I was like, okay, let's go to the Trader Joe, and plus you're running low on your hot cocoa, let's go. So we run over to the Trader Joe, I'm tripping out, I came out, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Nothing's happening, that's weird. Then we get to the Trader Joe, we get the ginger, but we can't find the fucking hot cocoa. So I said, I'm gonna go up to the clerk guy, go ask him where the hot cocoa is. The clerk, Trader Joe, go ask him where the hot cocoa is. And so, meanwhile, I'm looking for the hot cocoa. I find it on the far wall on the very bottom shelf, and I get it, and I'm walking through, and I'm looking up and down the aisles to see where my Amma is, and I can't find her, and I'm like, fuck, she's crumpled up in the corner crying or some shit. But then I find her. She's near the hot cocoa, and she's with Trader Joe. And I went up to her and I said, Amma, look, I already got you your hot cocoa, see? And she looks up at Trader Joe, and she looks up at me, and she looks at Trader Joe, and she said, oh, don't worry, he already got it for me. And then I was like, Amma, you just called me he, and I gave her the biggest motherfucking hug ever. I had stopped giving her hugs because I didn't want her to know, you know what I'm saying? I gave her the biggest hug, and I was like, Amma, you just called me he. And she said, you're confusing me. But we're working on it. We're working on it. Thank you so much, Priscilla and everybody. I love y'all. See y'all out there.
Thank you, Dilo. Before we move on to our next performer, I found this online the other day, and it spoke to me, and I wanted to share it for whoever needs to hear it. Trans people do not have to try to pass as their real gender if they don't want to. You don't have to bind. You can say, fuck the tech. You don't have to wear breast forms or body shapers or wear a packer if it is uncomfortable or if it hurts or if you don't want to. You don't have to dress masculine or feminine or neutral or wear makeup or not wear makeup or cut your hair or grow it out or style it. You can dress how you like, talk how you like, and act how you like. Trans people who don't pass or can't pass or don't want to pass are still trans and still their real gender. And you deserve to be respected and celebrated and gendered correctly. Okay, moving on to our next performer. Jack Finn uses his gorgeous music to send a message redefining masculinity and empowering audiences who often don't see themselves fairly or accurately represented in mainstream culture. Here to perform for you is the outstanding trans-masculine Latinx pop musician, Jack Finn.
Blame it on fate that I felt this way. I'm sorry if I caused you pain. Didn't mean to drag you into this. Don't believe I crossed the line. All I did was speak my mind. All I did was let my heart win. Ooh, my nerves, they all fire. Ooh, my nerves fire for you. Ooh, my nerves, they all fire. Ooh, I can't get over you. Russian roulette when I feel this way. Oh, God bless, am I insane? How could you cut me out like this? You don't believe I crossed the line. All I did was speak my mind. All I did was let my heart win. Ooh, my nerves, they all fire. Ooh, my nerves fire for you. Ooh, my nerves, they all fire. Ooh, I can't get over you. It's just so we are clear. I'll always care. Wherever you go, I'll still be here. If you need a ride or die till the end, you can count on me. Life or the next. Ooh, my nerves, they all fire. Ooh, my nerves fire for you. Ooh, my nerves, they all fire. Ooh, I can't get over you. Ooh, my nerves, they all fire. They fire for you.
Thank you, Jack. Okay, I'm sure you'll agree that Flavia is one of pop music's most exciting new artists. She won the grand prize in the John Lennon songwriting competition. That's amazing. An electronic singer-songwriter and producer, her music will make you dance hips first with a smile on your face and a middle finger up. Here is activist pop sensation Flavia.
Hey everybody, my name is Flavia. I'm so excited to have my video of them being shown. Happy Trans Pride 2020.
Ask me who I'm with them. Body was a woman, now a real gentleman. Don't need a label when I'm lying on their skin. Ask me who I'm with them.
Hand on your chest, teach me how to respect your figure. Put me to the test, stop me if I get close to your triggers. First touch, woke up, first love in the middle. You're like it rough, but also like a gentle. Everybody's got an opinion on the way that we should be living. To the naked eye, we're the same thing, but we're so different. Ask me who I'm with, I'm with them. But it was a woman, now a real gentleman. Don't need a label when I'm lying on the skin. Ask me who I'm with them. Love the scars on your chest as our bodies undress. Will be the 96. Look at me when you're coming. Okay, I must confess that I'm kind of obsessed with you under the sheets. Give me both sides of what I need. Ask me who I'm with them. But it was a woman, now a real gentleman. Don't need a label when I'm lying on the skin. Ask me who I'm with them. Ask me who I'm with them. But it was a woman, now a real gentleman. Don't need a label when I'm lying on their skin. Ask me who I'm with them. Love is love no matter what. Just teach before you touch. Speak up for what you want. I like kissing you. Are you okay if I touch you like that? You're not the typical guy, but you're just my type. Outside and on the inside. Ask me who I'm with them. But it was a woman, now a real gentleman. Don't need a label when I'm lying on the skin. Ask me who ask me who lying on the skin. I'm with them. But it was a woman, now a real gentleman. Don't need a label when I'm lying on their skin. Ask me who I'm with them.
Thank you, Flavia. Okay, I am so excited to introduce this next goddess. After doing one show with her in Chicago many years ago, she quickly became my acting mentor and over the years has become my human mentor, whether she knows it or not. She has a jaw-dropping resume of experience and credits, and she's made history with nearly every role she's played, including the groundbreaking role on Transparent, and she recently became the first trans woman to play Madame Morrible in Wicked on Broadway. She's also a tireless activist on behalf of us all, and she does a really good Catherine Hepburn. Few trans performers have scaled the heights like her. I hope you're ready for the electrifying, extraordinary Alexandra Billings.
When I met my wife, it was 1976, and we've been together now for 43 years. And when we first started, thank you. Thanks. Thank you. Thanks, Bill. Bill Newland, he gets paid by the note, so give him some. Thank you. And we met in high school. I was 14 years old and she was 16 years old. And 4 years later, I started my transition. And it was not only illegal at that time, but it was also unheard of. And so I spent a lot of my life running. I ran away from most everything, and most of it was how I felt, not only about me, but about the outside world. We lost a lot of people in my life in the 1980s. I was diagnosed with AIDS in 1985, and my friends disappeared very, very quickly. But I really believe that if I talk about them, dream about them, and allow them into my life, they are never really very far away. This song is for them and all those that we lost. I don't care much, go or stay. I don't care very much either way. Hearts grow hard on a windy street. Lips grow cold with a rent to meet. So, if you kiss me, if we touch, warnings fair, I don't care very couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
don't belong here. I don't belong.
Oh my goodness, right? Alexandra Billings, what an amazing, amazing number. That gets me every time. A little verklempt right now, I will say. Just want to let you know that after the show is over, there is still time to donate to the Care Fund here at the Los Angeles LGBT Center. All you have to do is go to LALGBTcenter.org/care. And then also, if you want to re-watch last night's Big Queer Convo or the fabulous variety show that we're watching right now, you can do so at the Los Angeles LGBT Center's YouTube page, the Los Angeles LGBT Center's Facebook page, and at the Trans Pride website. Thanks so much for being a part of Trans Pride 2020. And now let's get back to the show.
Okay, we have one more performance coming your way to close the show. So if you haven't already, please take this opportunity to make a donation. And make a note that the variety show will also be on the Center's website and the Trans Lounge website, so you can share it with friends and continue to enjoy these incredible performances. I mean, what else are you going to do? We're all sitting at home, honey. Okay, now I have the honor of introducing America's first trans chorus, the Trans Chorus of Los Angeles. Founded in 2015, TCLA welcomes all trans, non-binary, intersex, gender non-conforming, and gender fluid people to use their talents to bring awareness, understanding, power, and victory for the trans community to the world. Here to sing the classic Ain't Gonna Let Nobody Turn Me Round is TCLA, the Trans Chorus of Los Angeles.
Everyone knows this world ain't perfect, but what you got going on, it makes you worthy. Any way you turn, or any way I slice it, someone's gonna get burned, but those scars are truly worth it. One day you'll see that the answer you seek was in front of you, baby. Love is all you need when your back's against the wall, 'cause you feel you've lost it all. There's nowhere left to turn and no one left to call. There's someone just like you who feels the same way too. Why would you surrender? Don't give up on love. On love, on love, on love. On love, on love, on love.
Sometimes it feels things won't get better, but in time you realize nothing lasts forever.
One day you'll see that the answer you seek was in front of you, baby. Love is all you need when your back's against the wall, 'cause you feel you lost it all. There's nowhere left to turn and no one left to call. There is someone just like you who feels the same way too. Why would you surrender? Don't give up on 'cause you feel you've lost it all. There's nowhere left to turn and nowhere left to call. There's someone just like you who feels the same way too. Why will you surrender? Don't give up on love. Oh love, oh love, oh love. Oh love, oh love, oh love.
Thank you, Trans Chorus of LA. Okay, you guys, I hope you've had a great time. It's been so wonderful being here with you tonight, from a distance, together alone. And once again, I'd like to thank our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor, One West Bank. Our official sponsor, the Happy Hippie Foundation. Thank you, Miley Cyrus. Love the mullet. Our supporting sponsor, Google. Our supporting sponsor, Gilead Sciences. And our media sponsor, The Fight magazine. Thanks so much, and everyone have a wonderful Trans Pride, and stay strong. We will fight all of our fights together. Love you.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. We can't thank you enough for being part of our virtual Trans Pride 2020. We had such an amazing time bringing this to you. On behalf of the Los Angeles LGBT Center, we wish you much love, safety. Be safe at home. Please take care of one another. Be kind, be compassionate. We will get through this together, and we will meet again here at the center one day soon. So be safe, be smart, be healthy. Once again, we want to give a huge shout out and thank you to our presenting sponsor, One West Bank. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your support in our event. Thank you so much for attending, and we will see you in 2021. Have a wonderful evening. See you soon.